Hello everyone, this is Jenea and today I'm going to be making a fun interactive Halloween card using Booyah and everyone's old favorite set. I'm gonna start with a piece of cardstock which is 6 by 8.5 inches and I'm going to make a score line at 4.25 inches so it can be folded a half. Then I'm making 2 more score lines to create flaps on the top and bottom of my card so I can make like a pocket. This is definitely easier to show than to explain, and I hope you get the idea by seeing the video. The next step is to cut another piece of cardstock that fits inside the first one, but a bit wider. And now it's time to create a colorful background. I'm masking my large piece of cardstock because I just want to color one of the sides, and I'm going to apply my colors the same way on both of my panels. I'm using Distress inks and my blending tool to color them. To add more texture, I'm going to spritz some water on top using a spray bottle, and I'm going to set this aside to dry. To create my sentiment, I'm going to use the Finley's ABC's dies with a 3D foam sheet to create dimensional adhesive letters. Next, I went ahead and die cut a cute border using the Village Border die and black cardstock. Let's start with a very fun part. I'm placing my elements all together to see where I'm going to stamp my little ghosts, and then I'm going to stamp them twice. First on the outside and then on the inside of the card, just in the same exact position. These ones don't need to be stamped perfectly at all because I'm going to die cut them, so that's only a guide for that. The MISTI is very useful for this, but if you don't have a stamping tool, you can start by die cutting the ghosts from the front of the card and use the holes as a guide to stamp them on the inside. Now I can go ahead and stamp the little cute faces of the ghosts in the inside and use the coordinating Booyah dies to die cut the ghost from the outside. gonna use some glue dots to adhere the down border to the front of my card and cut the excess with a pair of scissors. To create the interactive mechanism, I'm going to place a pair of square dimensional adhesives on the top and bottom right corners of the inside of the card. These little squares will block the slider panel so it can be completely removed out of the inside of the pocket. To create the slider panel, I'm going to cut 2 stripes out of my panel, leaving a little stop at the end, just like this. And you can see now how the slider panel stops at the little squares. You can reinforce the top using the leftover cardstock from the removed stripes. The interactive part is now done. I just need to insert the panel in the pocket and close the pocket using some adhesive tape on the flaps. So now I'm going to round the corners of the inside panel, and it's time to adhere my Boo letters to the front of the card and stamp one of the sentiments included in the Booyah stamp set on the inside panel. To finish off the card, I'm going to make an eyelet on the inside panel, and then I'm going to tie some twine so it's easier to pull it out from the pocket, and just because I love adding twine to my cards. Of course, I couldn't stop here, so I'm going to add a bunch of stars that I've previously die cut using the Starry Skies die and some white cardstock. And as a final touch, I will add some sparkle to those little stars with my clear Stickles. I came up with this idea for a card some months ago, and I knew I wanted to use it on a card with ghosts, so I'm super happy to be able to finally make it and be able to share it with you. So I hope you have enjoyed it, and I could love if you give it a try. Thank you so much for watching and have a nice day. Bye!